today I'm having kelp noodles, lo mein. It has carrots. I substitute broccoli for kale. There's green onions in here. There's onions. There's garlic. I made a sauce. So like with coconut amino and stuff like that. So then I put some sesame seeds. And then to drink, I have a kombucha and some water. Some water. 1 second, you guys. Let me open up my kombucha. It's not cold today. It's not cold today. The best flavor is this one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna start eating this. 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second, you guys. Hey Zoe, how are you? So I made a kelp noodle lo mein. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Hey, how you doing? Well, I live in Florida. Okay, it's working now. How you doing? So kelp noodles, lo mein. So this is raw vegan. I'm on my 30-day raw vegan diet. I'm on day 16. So I substitute the broccoli because I don't eat broccoli anymore. So I substitute the broccoli for kale, and then I added some carrots. So I had the kelp noodles, and then I got some red bell peppers and green onions, and then I put some sesame seeds. It looks just like Chinese food. Okay, so we're gonna eat this. Hold on. So these are the kelp noodles. Mm-hmm. Oh, some sesame. No sesame seeds. Yeah, vegan. No, it's kale. I added kale instead of broccoli. But you can make this the same, but just add. Um, the flavor is good. I put coconut mino, um, sesame sesame oil. What else did I add to it? To the sauce. I added a little bit of maple syrup into the sauce. I seasoned it with onion powder, garlic, salt, and pepper. And then I added some minced garlic. And then I also diced some red onions. It's good. It's good. I approve. I approve of this. First time making this. You can't see it? Can you see it? That's how it's looking. I'm on a raw vegan diet for 30 days. So I'm only eating raw for 30 days. I am going to incorporate it in my diet um, to eat more raw. Yeah, I'm on a 30-day raw vegan where I don't have no cooked food for 30 days. But I am vegan, so I make vegan recipes and stuff on my YouTube channel. I'll put some bell peppers in here too. Ooh, it's good with the kale. That sauce is like it coats it. It coats it really good. So the ingredients to this, um, these are kelp noodles. It's spelled KELP. And then there's bell peppers, carrots. I put kale instead of broccoli, but you can add broccoli if you like. And there's green onions in here, sesame seeds. And then I made a sauce that I added coconut amino, some water, maple syrup, sesame oil, and then I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and onion powder and garlic powder. Mm-hmm. We're on day 16. How long it took? It didn't take that long. You just have to. The kelp is not cooked, and you just have to wash it and let it soak on water for a little bit, just a little bit. Um, and then instead of I was gonna cut some carrots, but I had shredded carrots, so I just added the shredded carrots. The only thing I cut here was the garlic, the onions, the green onions and the kale. So it didn't take me that long to make. Yeah. Ah, that was good. Thank you. The sesame glaze. I did I did a sauce like with instead of using soy sauce because I don't use soy sauce. I use coconut amino, and then I use a little bit of maple syrup um, for the sauce, and then a little bit of water. What other sauce did I add? I feel like I added something else. And then I just seasoned it with salt and pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. How much calories? I really don't know. I know kelp is very low in calories. The noodles are very low in calories. Um, but I can't tell you how much. So I bought a bag the other day, and I used half of the bag last. I had half of the bag on Sunday. I had made a different recipe with it, and then this is my second time eating it, and so it's like a bag like this big. So this is half of the bag. Do I like Chipotle like the restaurant, or do I like Chipotle sauce? I'm in Florida, and today is not that cold. It was cold the other day, but it's not cold right now. Um, I've been vegan for 6 years, but I've been changing my diet for 10 years. So I haven't had any red meat in 10 years. Thank you. Yeah, we almost at 3K on YouTube. And on TikTok. This kombucha, this is my favorite one. The Chardonnay flavor. Can you see it? This is the best one. Um, Going vegan was a slow process. I was eliminating things. 10 years ago I decided to cut the red meat, and at that time I didn't know nothing about veganism. I know about vegetarians, but I didn't know nothing about veganism. So I when I cut the red meat, I was only doing chicken, turkey, and fish. Then I cut the turkey, and then I cut the chicken, and the fish was the last thing to go. So when I was eating chicken, I used to watch a lot of Dr. Sebi, like uh, a lot of his videos, and I was watching a lot of documentaries on how they raise the animals and things of that sort. And so it made me want to change more of my diet. I was already eating lean, and when I cut the chicken, I cut the dairy, and then after that, I had been eating fish, and I thought I was gonna do that for a while, but my stomach started getting bloated from eating fish too much, and maybe I was abusing it and not doing it in moderation, but I just decided to go vegan after that, and I haven't looked back. It's been 6 years. They show Kelp and SpongeBob. I don't remember that episode. The good thing about these cup noodles is that they hold their form. They don't get soggy like when you add sauce to them or anything. You see how it's still like kind of crunchy? That's a good thing when you like usually when you add sauce to any kind of noodles, they get soggy. So they stay the same. So I get why you can make things like this. You gotta try if you like kale, you gotta try it with the kale. It tastes good. You guys think y'all would try this? Would try this meal? Or do you see it and be like, no, I'm not gonna eat that? My food's looking good. You could tell it has sauce in it because this is usually like a clear color. You see the sauce turned the noodles kind of brownish. Hey Joshua. I'm eating kelp noodles, and this is kelp noodles right here. And so you eat them raw. So it's called a kelp noodle lo mein, and it's because of the sauce. So instead of soy sauce, I use coconut mino. But these kelp noodles are raw vegan. Like you can eat. You don't have to cook these. Now I think you can cook them too if you want to, but they're eaten raw. And then I added carrots, green onions. There's kale, but I substitute the kale for broccoli, so because I don't be eating broccoli. And they're kind of crunchy. They're kind of crunchy. I haven't had them cooked, so I don't know how they will taste if they cooked or if they will be the same. I look like I'm in Miami. I'm very close to it. I'm in Florida. Best kombucha. It's on sale right now at Whole Foods. I usually pay. It's usually $2.99, I think, for each. But they right now they $1.99. But you know, sometimes depending on where you at, they don't have the same deals. But you can check it out at Whole Foods to see if they got it. No, it's still cold. It's just not freezing, but it's still cold. Look at my arm. Can you see like my getting goosebumps? Mm-mm-mm. Thank you. Thank you. Is it Carly? My skin is glowing. That's good. That's good. Thank you. I didn't used to eat raw bell peppers, but now I eat it more and more. It's kelp noodles. Kelp noodles. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hey Tony, how are you? Yes, kelp noodles, carrots, bell peppers. I put kale instead of broccoli. There's green onions, sesame seeds. There's minced garlic, um, some red onions, and then I put coconut amino, a little bit of maple syrup, sesame oil. My meat replacement is mushrooms. I eat a lot of mushrooms. But currently, I'm on a 30-day raw vegan, on a raw vegan diet. So I'm not eating anything cooked for 30 days. I'm on day 16. So we have, I'm going to just do it for the end of the month. So we have 15 days left. No te avances. No entiendo, Robinson. Hi, Brian. No, you can eat different things. It just can't be cooked. It has to be raw. Um, it has to be considered raw vegan. So nothing cooked, no bread. Um, no, no beans. Which I thought beans can be raw, but I guess they got to be sprouted beans. Um, these are kelp noodles called kelp, KELP. Well, I usually I've been this is my third year doing it, going raw vegan for 30 days, and that's what I was sticking to like salads and just simple stuff. Um, but this year I wanted to be more creative and give other dishes a try. So this is something new. It's good though. It's good though. I can do this. Um, the other one I did was really good too. It was the kelp noodles with the zucchini noodles. It had cucumber, cabbage. It was like a salad with kelp in it. But it was good. That was good too. So this one I made it a little different. That other one was with peanut butter. So it was like a peanut sauce that I had made homemade. But this one is more like supposed to be soy sauce, but it's coconut amino. It's my substitute for soy sauce because I try to stay away from soy. Um, I didn't I didn't use miso paste because that's soy. So I just added more coconut amino instead of miso paste. Um, but yeah, this one is different from the one I made on Sunday. That sounds like I will start to death. No, you're still eating. I mean, just imagine there's people that do fasting where they just drink water for like 30 days or like 10 days. So they don't eat nothing whatsoever. At least I'm eating. I'm still eating. If I don't have meat, I will get a headache and my stomach will reject it. Um, yeah, those are the parasites. So you got to do a cleanse. You have to detox. Literally, the parasites are in your stomach, and they your stomach controls your brain. Do you know that? I tried to be vegan. I almost died. No, but you have to like make recipes that you like. Hey Victor, how are you? I eat raw garlic to detox. But you gotta do a couple days of detoxing. Because you eat meat every day, right? Chicken is not too bad. It's a lean meat. I recommend if you're trying to go on a vegan, like go vegan, to definitely go on a leaner diet, and it'll be an easier transition. Thank you, Brian. Hey, Jonathan. Um, how was my day today? It was good. It was good. I had some pomegranate this morning, with some lychee. What I had for breakfast. I had some green juice, and then now I'm eating this. Well, the protein is gonna be your avocado, your beans, kale. Kale will be protein too. Um, yeah, your beans, lentils, those will all be considered protein. Quinoa. What are the major key signs you witness going vegan? Um, I would say being able to stay leaner is a big thing. Um, because I've noticed even on a vegan diet, even if I'm not being as active, I stay a certain weight. I don't like, even without working out. I'm just getting back to working out this year. So for a while I wasn't working out and I was able to still keep and maintain a certain weight and not go over that. So I feel like when you eating meat, you have to stay active. It's different than when you're vegan. I mean, you can be unhealthy and be vegan, and that's if you're eating a lot of fried foods and stuff like that. But I'm saying, like in the diet that I have, where I don't eat as much fried foods and stuff, I'm able to still maintain my weight without even working out. So a certain weight where I'm not going over that. Um, Also, my skin is a big, the skin is the biggest organ in your skin is the biggest organ in your body. So, um, my skin has been a huge improvement going vegan. I used to suffer from acne, and I used to break out on my face, on my chest, on my back. It was just out of control. And at the time where I used to have acne, really bad acne, um, I was eating everything. This was 10 years ago, and I was eating everything, and I um, didn't know what was the cause of it. And then I slowly started taking things out of my diet. The red meat was the first thing to go, and then obviously processed foods. I stopped eating processed foods, or even doing like fast food restaurants and stuff. So yeah. Oh, you talking about like in general, or are you including me in that one? There's a lot of vegans that are unhealthy, and it's because they think just because you're not eating meat doesn't mean you're living a healthy lifestyle. Because if you're eating all like French fries and fried foods and a lot of bread, and and you're still eating out in a lot of vegan restaurants, and you're having a lot of like pasta, and because there's like there's better quality pasta, and then you have the ones that are very, very starchy. When I do like pasta, I do kelp. I'm sorry, not kelp. Kamut. I do kamut or teff noodles, or the quinoa noodles. So it just depends on what are you eating, and if you're buying, because we can be buying pasta, and then just my pasta is different from yours. Um, just you gotta look at the ingredients that if everything you're using. The bowl is bigger than me. I'm starting to get full. I'm gonna eat a little bit more, and then I'll be done. Um, I eat a little bit more than a regular vegan that's like healthy, just because I breastfeed. So I just try to keep a good amount of nutrients because I breastfeed. But yeah, I probably eat a little bit more than someone that's like on this type of diet. But you know what? I have seen um this one raw vegan person on, what's her name, fully raw vegan on YouTube, and I've seen she eats big things of salad. She's raw vegan, so I'm not raw vegan. I'm just doing it for 30 days. So she was eating bigger bowls than this. Her bowls were like things. So I'm thinking like, if you are on just a vegetable fruit diet, you do have to have high high amounts of it, because she was having like big bowls of salad. I don't know if she eat it all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even. I've watched maybe one or two videos. I have not watched her. So, but she's a raw vegan YouTube content creator. But if you scroll through her videos, you can see like the thumbnail where she's eating big bowls of vegetables and fruit and stuff. So I'm assuming that since I went raw vegan, I have not. I don't feel like I have to eat that much. Only when I'm fruit fasting. When I'm fruit fasting, then I eat a lot of fruit to kind of feel a little bit full. Oh my goodness. I can't with you, Joshua. No, I don't eat eggs. Mm-mm. No eggs for me. It looked like a salad, but it's kelp noodles. Let me show you the noodles. See the noodles? Those are kelp noodles. And then I put veggies in here and green onions. What do you think about these mukbang content creators that eat mountains of food? Um, when I see it, I don't see it much because I don't be watching that. But when I do see it, and I just like be scrolling on the internet and I see that, it just motivates me more to that was kind of my inspiration on eating live healthy foods because I'm like there's so many content creators that are eating unhealthy and they're doing mukbangs and I said what if I just do fruit and what if I just do vegetables and salads and then I cook vegan foods and I said I can just go live with my creation with my food creation and then you guys can actually see it and see the texture and see if it looks good and then go back and check out for the recipe because I have a lot of recipes on my YouTube channel. So that was one of my motivations looking at people eating um doing mukbangs is what kind of motivated me to do it and show a different side, go a different route with it. It tastes good. It tastes good. I like it. The reason why I wanted to do something different with them because this is my second time making kelp noodles. The first one was really, really good, but I feel like the sauce has so many ingredients that I didn't want to make it like I don't know if it had to be more calories. The one that I made on Sunday, so I just wanted to be even less calories. So that's why I made this new recipe. My 9 month old has never had animal products. People talk about having enough nutrients and she got a complete. They just feeding their babies. Yeah. Um, I have 2 kids and they are 100% vegan, never eaten meat, and they're completely healthy. So, so I get you on that. There's, some people want to put fear into you because we was all raised a certain way to have certain beliefs and to think that, oh, we need to be eating protein being meat, but there's so many ways for you to incorporate protein in a vegan diet in a healthier way, which will be beans, lentils, avocado, you know. So this is bigger than that. And then um, sea moss. Sea moss has 92 minerals that your body needs, and it's easy. You can easily make a smoothie, and they won't. Your kid wouldn't even taste it because it will be in the smoothie. So there's so many ways to be healthy. You know, it's, if people choose to eat a certain way, let them eat a certain way. It's just don't judge other people. But you know, people are gonna judge anyways. But don't pay them no mind. I have a 6-year-old, never ate meat, and I have a 2-year-old, never eaten meat. Two healthy children. People don't want to see you eat healthy. So I think a lot of people just don't see it enough because I get a lot of good feedback. You know, like they, you know, a lot of people want to do it. It's just being motivated to do it, to actually do it. You know. You can give her sea moss. Sea moss. Just put it in the smoothie. I have a acai smoothie that I make that, listen, I'm stuck on it. That's the only smoothie I make. I used to make different type of smoothies. I used to make tropical smoothies, all type of smoothies, and I'm stuck on the acai smoothie for like a couple years now. And so I've been making it. I have the recipe on my YouTube channel. You can make that, soak some sea moss, make a gel out of it, and then add a tablespoon of that inside the smoothie. And trust me, your baby is not gonna taste the sea moss. I get the acai powder. I put the acai powder in it. Super good, super super good. Yeah, I really need to get her to go back to being active. You gotta be more disciplined. It's all in the mental. Because if you're like, oh, I miss it, and you're thinking about it, and you're saying like, I want to go back, you're gonna go back. The mind is very very powerful, and if you tell yourself certain things, you're gonna end up doing those things. So you want to say, I'm gonna stick to this, and this is what I want to do. Um, you just have to be creative in the kitchen, and anything that you like, make, veganize it, make it vegetarian. Um, if you want to be vegetarian. But that's what I do. Like whenever I'm craving a beef patty, guess what? I make a patty, but it won't have beef in it. It will have something else. But the flavor is gonna be there and I'm gonna enjoy it. Like if I am eating it, you know? So it's you have to be very creative when it comes to being vegan, especially if you're used to eating different foods. Like me, I don't like to eat the same thing over and over. I like to, that's why I have a YouTube channel, because I'm always creating new things, because I'm very I don't want to say picky, because I'm not picky. I'm not a picky eater. I can eat a lot of different things, but I just don't like to eat the same thing over and over and over. I like to create new meals. And when she turns, I started juicing. I started juicing and giving my daughter green juice when she was 1. So you don't have to give her green juice now, but you can start giving her like, um, make your own baby food and put some greens in it, kind of get her used to eating greens. So when you start introducing green juice, um, she can adapt to it faster. I'll say a mushroom burger. Jackfruit. I used to cook jackfruit when I first became vegan, but now I just eat it raw. I just like to eat it like a fruit because it is a fruit, but I just eat it regular. I don't cook with it. So if I make a burger, it will be a mushroom burger. I started my vegan journey 6 years ago. Six years ago, I started being vegan. Um, I've been changing my diet for 10 years. I stopped eating red meat, beef, and pork 10 years ago. I have a little longer not eating pork than than beef. So I probably have close to 11 years without eating pork, and then is 10 years. Then turkey is like about 8 years. Then chicken 7. Fish was the last thing to go. You love fried chicken? I make some good fried oyster mushrooms, and I'm telling you, oyster mushrooms are a great substitute for chicken. Just give it a try. Look at some of my videos, me frying oyster mushrooms, and judge it then. Judge it by watching the video and then try it out. Try out, you know. Ain't nothing like a cheesesteak with mushrooms and bacon. Well, I veganized the cheesesteak. I veganized a lot of things. I veganized a lot of couple things. I veganized gyros, Philly cheesesteak, mac and cheese, um, candy yams. Some people will say, "Oh, candy yams are basically already vegan," but no, they if you make them with milk, with evaporated milk, then it won't be vegan because there's dairy in it. So I use evaporated coconut milk for my candy yams. And what else? I veganized sancocho, which is a Dominican stew that in reality is supposed to be 7 different meats in it. And I veganized that with just using root vegetables and just flavoring it with different seasonings to bring out that sancocho flavor. Um, I veganized a lot of things. If you go on my YouTube channel, I have desserts, everything, everything on there. So you're vegan? You said after you watch how has that made you feel, the transition? I feel great. I have I have like I have no in my mind there's no going back. Like I know a lot of people ask me like, "But you don't miss it?" Like it's no going back for me. I mean, I still have a lot of recipes. It's crazy. you think that there's really no options, like it's not that much things that you can do with veganism, but you can do a lot of things. Especially that you have mushrooms, that they have the texture of meat, you know? Becoming vegan, mushrooms is your best friend. Hmm. There's a vegan version of marshmallows that you can buy. I have made candy yams with marshmallows. I don't eat anything with soy, so I don't have tofu. So I don't do tofu, soybeans, or like mug beans, and none of anything with soy. I don't do. I stay away from soy. So I don't do soy sauce. I substitute my soy sauce for coconut amino. What's my replacement for cheese? I make my own cheese sauce out of cashews. So I soak the cashews and then I make my own cheese sauce with like nutritional yeast, add some seasonings and things of that sort. I love sancocho. Yes, sancocho is so good. Do you eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches? Um, a PBJ. Yeah, I haven't had one in a minute, but I make like a gourmet PBJ. So I toast it. I toast it on my cast iron with some vegan butter, and it'd be so good. And I put peanut butter jelly on the other side, and then I put like thin slices of bananas in the middle. Hola Jose, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, I'm full. One more bite. Here you go. Take a bite. I want to eat the kale. I love kale. Hmm. The kale is so good. Okay, I'm put that to the side. I'm sorry, I just gotta clean after myself. I love the dedication to this. Keep it up, girl. I'm gonna have to find my own path around my allergens, veggies, and fruit. Yeah, yeah. Let me know if you want to. Send me a message on my Instagram if you have Instagram. I don't know, but send me a DM and let me know what you're allergic to. Maybe I can create some recipes that don't include those things. Let me know. Just send me a DM on Instagram. Johanny Vegan Cooking. Craving chocolate while looking at this. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, I don't do white rice. I substitute my white rice for black rice or quinoa or farro. Those are like my grain. my rice substitute. So what I do is I slowly, as all these years, I've been slowly removing certain things. Even on even vegan, there was times where I had too much Satan. Like I will like the Satan sausages, and we used to cutting that up and cooking it. So I stay away from that. Um, it's made out of uh, wheat gluten. So yeah, there's certain things that I had eaten in the past that I have removed. I was still eating white rice. I used to do brown rice, but I used to also do white rice sometimes. Um, yeah, I just all these years I've just been slowly just removing things out of my diet. Every day I'm learning, so we can always be better, you know. But yeah, I want to see the food. Get away. Let me leave it right there. I'm done eating it, but you guys can ask me questions about it. If you try this kombucha, let me know if you like it. So good. But if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. So many people um come usually at the end of my live, or and they be like, YouTube didn't notify me, and it's because of that little bell. You have to hit the bell and turn your notifications on. So today is day 16, so we got 15 more days to go on this raw vegan diet. I'm gonna go tonight. If I don't go in the morning, I go at night. No excuses. You didn't get up, do it when you can. I didn't get up this morning. So I'm gonna work out tonight. But I definitely gotta get a workout in tonight, because these arms are not gonna tone themselves. And that's one of my goals, to really have my arms nice and toned, because I had a couple years without working out. So even though I stayed a certain weight, um, yeah, I'm not toned in certain places. So I gotta work out. Okay. Yeah, DM me. But you guys, okay, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be going live tomorrow around the same time. I'm always live between 6 and 8. That's the time that I'm going live. So I'll be going live tomorrow. Tomorrow, like a avocado ranch, and then we're just gonna eat raw veggies and dip it in the ranch. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Yes, I'm plant-based. So I'm vegan. Um, but right now I'm on a 30-day raw vegan diet. So I'm not eating anything cooked. But I'll be making cooked food for the month of February. I just haven't been cooking anything lately because I'm on the diet. I'm just giving my body Move the camera and it just dropped. Good night. Bye.